Google Analytics is a free web analytics service offered by Google that tracks and reports website traffic. It gives you the tools you need to analyze data for your business in one place. With its help, you can understand how people use your website so you can take action to improve their experience. You can study things like how you acquire users, how visitors move through your website, how ad campaigns, search engines, and social networks are impacting site engagement, and so on. Analytics makes it easy to understand how your website users are engaging with your content, so you know what's working and what's not. So let's see how to set up Google Analytics for our website using Google Tag Manager. We need to head over to analytics.google.com and click Setup for free. Google Analytics also requires us to create an account like we did for Google Tag Manager in the last video. I'll use my company's name here as well. Click on Next, select Web, and hit Next again. Specify the website name and the URL. Select an appropriate category for your website. And also select a reporting time zone. Before proceeding, you need to accept Google's terms of service. Then select your email communication preferences. I don't want to receive any emails, so I'll untick all and save. Google Analytics has now created a property for our website, and it has given a unique tracking ID for the property. You can also see a code snippet that you can embed directly into your website in order to set up Google Analytics. But we will not do that because we will make use of the tracking ID to set up Google Analytics using Google Tag Manager. Let's copy that, come to Google Tag Manager, visit the Variables section, and create a user-defined variable. Specify a meaningful name for the variable. I'll call it GA Tracking ID. Under Variable Configuration, we need to select Google Analytics Settings. Paste the tracking ID in this text box and leave everything else unchanged for now. Hit Save. So our variable has been created, and we'll use this variable to set up our tag. Let's open the real-time overview page in Google Analytics before setting up the tag. Google Analytics shows there are no active users on the website, even though we have the website open in the first tab. Refreshing the website too has no effect on the number of real-time users. This is because Google Analytics has not yet been integrated with our website. To do that, we'll create a new tag. First of all, we need to specify a name for the tag. You can write anything you feel is relevant for you. I tend to follow a convention while naming my tags. I'll start with the name of the service, which is Google Analytics or GA in this case. Then I mention the type of tracking I want to do using this tag, which is page view in this case. In the end, I specify the trigger used to fire the tag. Such a naming convention tells me instantly what a tag does just by looking at the name of the tag. Under Tag Configuration, select Google Analytics, Universal Analytics. For track type, there are several options provided by Google Analytics. In this case, I'll select Page View. In the second drop-down list, I'll select the variable that we created a few minutes back. In the triggering section, I'll select all pages and hit save. This tag will not be pushed onto our website until we hit submit. GTM provides a good versioning system which you can use to track changes made to your GTM account. For now, I leave these text boxes empty and hit publish. So the tag has been pushed onto our website. The next time any user opens up our website, the tag for Google Analytics will fire and you will see the corresponding statistics inside Google Analytics. So let's refresh the site ourselves and quickly head over to Google Analytics. There you go. Google Analytics has detected traffic on our website, which shows that we have successfully integrated it with our website. You can monitor various parameters like the location of users browsing through your website, the traffic source from where the users came to your website, and so on. You can filter data by dates and do a lot more interesting and helpful stuff. Google Analytics is a useful reporting tool and you should definitely use it on your website. Set it up and let me know if you face any problems. I would be happy to help. That's it for this video.